Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of Women in Retail Talks. In this episode, co-founder of the Women in Retail Leadership Circle, Melissa Campanelli, sits down with Rushima Sujani, founder and CEO of Girls Who Code. Listen into this exclusive interview at this year's shop.org.
Hi everybody, I'm Melissa Campanelli, Editor-in-Chief of Total Retail and the co-founder of the Women in Retail Leadership Circle. And we're here at shop.org, really excited to be here with Rushima Sujani, who's the founder and CEO of Girls Who Code. And she just did a great presentation at shop.org, and we're really excited to grab her for a couple of minutes. But I just wanted to talk to you, since our membership, we have a lot of, we have some great women that are members, and they probably would be really interested. Tell us a little bit about Girls Who Code. Why did you start it, and what was the inspiration?
So it's a national movement to close a gender gap in computer science. I mean, it's kind of, look, I'm not a coder, so it's an interesting thing for someone like me to start. But I've always been passionate about women, equity, economic empowerment. My parents were refugees, and so I had a job since I was 12. And I saw the technology divide in schools and said, you know, what's going on with our young girls? And so Girls Who Code started as an experiment. Like, I didn't intend to build a movement. And it's wild, right? Like 4 years later that we're going to reach 40,000 girls. But
wow.
But yeah, I mean, we want to close the gender gap in computer science and technology and make sure that the workforce looks like the consumer base.
Right. So you just saw a need, and it was almost something organic.
Yeah, and it just happened. I mean, I always joke, it's like Girls Who Code, it's like unicorns and rainbows, right? It's like there's so much love and support from parents and educators and corporations, and so we've just built and built and built. And then from, you know, my personal passion is I've seen the impact that it's had on our girls' lives.
So, and just really quickly, so you offer internships through?
So we basically do two things. We have what we call our summer program. So we probably run like the biggest summer camp in America. So for 7 weeks, 9 to 5, 20 girls will come to a classroom that we've built in a technology company, and they'll learn how to computer program. Mm-hmm. So we ran 78 of those programs, so about 1,600 girls in 11 cities this summer. And then we have after-school Girls Who Code clubs that happen at schools. So middle school on up, and we're running about 500 of those in 50 states.
Wow. And when did Girls Who Code launch?
2012. We started with 20 girls in 2012.
Oh my God,
yeah,
amazing.
so we've had explosive growth.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's great. So what can we do as an industry, as retailers, to help out with this movement? I'm sure retailers, I know that they need tech.
Yeah.
You know, they need tech folks to help them.
And I think a lot of retailers are also looking for kind of authentic female-led movements, because I think their customers want to hear real stories, right?
So true.
And like bring about change and impact through. And so we've been talking to a lot of brands, working with a lot of brands about how do we tell the Girls Who Code story, how do we tell our girls' stories through kind of brand conversations.
Yeah, and I loved your story about, you know, you want to be the smoky eye of
coding.
Because it's true. It is true. Girls do like fashion.
Yeah.
And there's such a need for tech in fashion.
Yeah.
So it would be a great sort of entree, I would think, into the coding world. So that's great. So what's next for Girls Who Code?
World domination. We're trying to, listen, we're trying to, like, we want to solve the problem. Like, we want to solve the problem, so we want to teach as many girls as fast as possible, because I think that I think this industry is moving so quickly, right? Technology is a part of everything we do. Technology is a huge part of retail and fashion, and so if we do not close the gap, you know, in the next 10 years, it's almost going to be like the problem is so huge, it's going to be hard to fix. Yeah. And so right now, we want to, as everybody is trying to figure out how to learn how to code, we want to make sure that our girls don't get left behind.
So great. Love it. Well, thank you so
much.
Thank you.
It was so
great to talk to you.
Nice to talk to you, too. Nice seeing you again.
Thanks for joining us. For all things women in retail, be sure to connect with us on social at Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter at WIR Leadership. We'll see you next time.